Hello, who is that spicy kitty? All right, well, it's lunchtime here in the studio, and I'm feeling a bit peckish. What am I going to have? Well, what do we normally have around here for lunchtime? Noodles. Excellent answer. Today, what we're going to do noodle-wise is some Hello Kitty spicy noodle soup. Picked this up at my local Safeway for a couple of bucks. I thought I already had it, but I checked Snack Hold over there, and no, sorted other noodles and cup noodles and stuff in there, but not the Hello Kitty until today. So ready in just 3 minutes. I just need to go boil some water, which you don't need to wait around for that. But let me go do that, then let's all meet back here and dig into these noodles. You dig? Be right back. And we're back. Boy, time sure flies while you're watching water boil. I made the Hello Kitty spicy noodle soup mix. Inside the container itself, there was a little packet of your standard, ramen cup noodle packet of seasoning. Though I will say it had a very spicy smell to it when I was pouring it in there. Just little bits of things, same standard stuff you normally get, as well as a secondary little packet of chili oil, which I squeeze all of that in there as well. It does keep the water in there, so there is a broth, which you guys know I love a broth. And usually it's the pastes, the paste-based noodles that really just get scary hot. The ones that'll take the skin right out of the inside of my mouth there. So I don't know how hot really this is going to be. I'm going into this thinking, how spicy could it be? It's Hello Kitty. I'm assuming this is for the kids, but I still bought it. I know. It said spicy on it. I couldn't not buy it. Anyway, before we dig in here, you know who Hello Kitty is, right? Or have you been living under a rock since the mid-70s? Which, if you have been, is it nice? Can I come visit? It kind of sounds lovely. Anyway, she's got her whole backstory that Sanrio has written into over the years. She's a little girl, not a cat, which I think is weird. I don't really know how that works, but she's 5 apples tall, in case you wondered, and yet only weighs 3 apples. I don't know why either of those statistics are significant, but they are. These are things I can't know now, and now you can't not know those either. She's got plenty of friends, assorted other characters. Her favorite treat, apple pie. And let's see what else. She has a twin sister named Mimi. And a boyfriend named Daniel Starr. Which I also didn't know. I wouldn't have thought she'd have a boyfriend. But she does. And he looks a lot like her. Anyway, there's all kinds of other stuff. Go to Sanrio's website if you really want to see all about her. Or I'm sure there's a million videos on YouTube all about Hello Kitty. But us here today, I'm all about what's in the cup. So let's do this. Like I said, the broth is almost clear. Or it looks sort of chicken noodle soupish. Hopefully these aren't piping hot. There's a bit of steam coming off here. The noodles, I will say, for cup noodles, these are real soft. They're a lot thinner too, almost like a rice noodle, which, are they? Nope, they are not. Potato starch, wheat flour, tapioca starch, wheat-based. But they seem a lot lighter than your usual cup noodle fare. I will say, though, despite the temperature heat coming off these, I'm getting no heat, no spice. That packet of chili oil, other than putting a few little chili flakes in there, which I keep stirring it because I feel like, oh, maybe they sort of sank to the bottom. There's no spicy in this. not really even in the broth, which on its own, it almost seems like a miso soup kind of broth, which maybe it's got assorted things in there. Yeah, a lot of things that look like chemicals. Science. But it has sort of an instant miso soup kind of flavor about it. But there's no heat, man. I mean, look at this. There's little cute cartoon chili peppers all around Hello Kitty here on the package. That seems to imply quite a bit of heat. I'm not getting any of it. No. It's not a bad flavor, but there is not a speck of spice in here. No spicy, no heat, no chili, nothing. So, look at my face. Is this Hello Kitty spicy noodle soup? Is it any good? No. No, it's not. It's not spicy. If it was just marketed as noodle soup, which actually there was I think it was a chicken flavor or something that was next to it. It wasn't sold as spicy. Right next to this one, and they'd be interchangeable as far as I could tell, because this is just not. You had one job, a spicy job, and you failed. I'm gonna have to go put some hot sauce in here just to try to perk this up a little bit. But on that disappointing note, I guess I will see all of you folks here next time.